Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are going to test out Calamine Lotion for a face primer. It's supposed to mattify. So we're going to go ahead and test that out today. So if you're interested in seeing how this turns out, by all means stay tuned. But before you get all cozy, there is a subscribe button that's located over here. Alongside of it is the notification bell, and you have to click both because they go together. They're a pair. Go ahead. Click it.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone?
Real quick, let me know down in the comment section if you like how my lens is behaving today. I just switched it to manual focus, so I set it up to where it could stop jumping from here to there because that mess was getting on my nerves. So let me know how this looks. Okay, so where did I hear about using Calamine Lotion for a face primer? Well, I was on Instagram, I want to say over the weekend or whatever, just perusing like I normally do. And then I saw this Instagrammer by the name of Tia Samuda. I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm going to leave her information up here. And she was using Calamine Lotion as a mattifying face primer. So the oily girl that I am, I was definitely intrigued. I'm like, Calamine Lotion? Okay, the last time I even used that is when I had the chicken pox back in what, 1989? 1989? So I'm like, all right. So I know that there was a point in time where people were just using like milk of magnesia as a mattifier or whatever, but that's for your gut, you know what I mean? So it's not meant for the skin, but Calamine Lotion is actually meant for the skin. Like I said, when I had the chicken pox, I used this to alleviate the itching. So it shouldn't do any form of irritation whatsoever. Now, I personally am not telling you to try this, but because I have extremely oily skin, I want to go ahead and test it out today. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So for this bottle, which I went to CVS only because it was the closest pharmacy to me, and plus being in a cast during that time, I was like, okay, I'm not trying to walk through Walmart to buy some Calamine Lotion. So I went to CVS and I paid $7 for this, to where the primer that I use now, which is the Beauty Blender, the Leveler Pore Minimizer, which mattifies, it does, but because I have oily skin, my skin does not stay matte throughout the day, all day. It just doesn't. My nose is the first thing that gets to going. So, but this is normally $32, and right now you can get it at Sephora for $20. The type of person that I am, I'm always willing to find something cheaper. If I can get something that works for $7 versus $32, I'm gonna jump on it like white on rice. I just am. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out today. And if you go to Walmart, the Equate version is only like $1.44 versus the CVS $7 one. Even though this one says Calamine Plus, but I wasn't even like truly paying attention to it. As soon as I saw her her reel, I was like, okay. And I had commented, I'm going right now. And I did. So my only expectation for the Calamine Lotion is that it keeps me mattified just as long as the Beauty Blender did. Like, I don't really have any other high expectation for it, because truly every primer that I've ever used, my oil would break through it, so it didn't really matter. You know what I mean? As long as it could uphold itself just as long as my Beauty Blender, oh, I will no longer purchase it, because I'm sure this will last me longer. How many ounces are in this thing? There's 6 fluid ounces versus 1 fluid ounce. $7, $32. So we're going to go ahead and get this going. So I'm not going to do my eye makeup on camera, but I'm going to go ahead and do what I normally do before I even apply my foundation. I apply my eye primer, then I put on my face primer, then I do my brows. Okay, I'm going to shake it up before I use it. I'm just using a flat little foundation brush to apply it. Now this smells like healing. And I don't know how much is too much. I'm just throwing this on. And I'm going to use a foundation that I know that my skin usually breaks it up quickly just to see if it helps it. It feels cool to the skin though, like refreshing. But of course, if you're itching, got some irritated skin, the cooling sensation will definitely help the itching. I didn't put some on my nose, and that's usually where it breaks up the most. So as this is drying, I'm going to do my brows, and then this is beautiful. I'm going to do my brows and then come back to apply my foundation, and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, I actually squeezed out too much foundation to shapen up my brows. So the foundation I chose to use today is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in a Togo. So with this foundation, I usually get oily real quick. So I just want to test this out just to see how it performs using this Calamine lotion as a primer. If it mattifies me. Or now nothing wants to come out. I used all of it on my brows. And my skin doesn't feel irritated after just having it. Now I have all these little bumps that are coming out of nowhere only because I recently added glycerin to my skincare and I don't really think it likes me. So I think I'm running out of this foundation. And it's hard not to try to squeeze out a lot. This stuff is so thick. My skin just looks so textured. Not that it doesn't normally, but it just looks extra textured today. I think it's just the irritation from adding glycerin to my skincare regimen. And here we go. Possible irritation, adding something else to it. But since we're on leave of absence from work, this is nothing. We don't have nothing but time than to play with stuff while this foot is healing. It is 3:32. I have my foundation on. I'm going to go and do the rest of my face. And then I'm going to check in right after I complete my face. And then I'm going to give you the time again and to see how it's holding up. Because usually after I finish my face, maybe it takes about an additional 30 minutes. And sometimes my nose will start to break up. Like you can see the oil come through. And so I'm going to let you see after adding powder and everything. So this is what it looks like without any powder. I just feel like my skin looks off as hell. And I wonder if it might help with my smile lines too, so we'll see. Okay, I truly started this video late in the day. Okay, it is now 3:51. All I did was put some bronzer on, contour, spray it down or whatever. I'm not going anywhere today. So it's 3:51 in the afternoon. I'm about to head on out to go pick up my husband and then come back home to just chill. So I will chime in throughout the evening to just show you guys how it's standing. I'm not moving around a lot, but even if I'm not doing anything, my oily skin is going to do what it does. So I will check back in about an hour or two, maybe not, because when my husband gets home, we just chilling or whatever before he goes to his second job. So I'll check in a few hours and let you know how it's looking. So I can see maybe some patchiness over here. I don't know. But that could just be human error with how I applied it. Maybe I applied too much. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. So we shall see. What I can see is helping a little bit with my smile line over here to where with this Juvia's Place foundation normally would start acting a fool. Yeah, I don't know. So we shall see. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I just prepped my TV to have the next program to pop up after I do this video. And did y'all know that there was a very boy band holiday on Hulu? I see Bobby Brown, NSYNC. What's the name of the other boy band that was out in the early 2000s? I don't know. But I think I'm going to watch that. Anywhere with this New Edition. And I see Wanye from Voice to Men. So that's up next. Alright, so here we are after 10 hours of wear. It is now 11:04. I don't know how to make it any darker than what it is. But 11:05. So it's been about 10 hours of wearing the foundation and with this Calamine primer. And again, like this area, my nose, on the sides of my nose are what's the oiliest. Now with my chin is oily, but I noticed as I was editing the video, I noticed I didn't put a lot of primer, well, a lot of the Calamine lotion on my chin. So I'm just going to chalk it up that I didn't put enough there. But right here, this was to be expected. After 10 hours, it's time to blot. And that's with any primer I have ever used. So it doesn't really shock me. I think overall, it really just does the same thing like every other primer does. So, but for $7, like why not? So let's blot a little bit, see if it interrupts the foundation. But I will say, with the Juvia's Place foundation, I would have been way oilier than I am currently. So I think that is a plus. But I am shiny. I went out twice, picked my husband up from work, took him back to his second job. Actually laid down a bit, and the foundation overall looks okay. It's just I'm oily. It's a given. At this point, I don't think that there's any primer out there for real that really truly mattifies someone with oily skin. It's a fallacy. Like we're never gonna get it. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about the overall, look after 10 hours of wear. Is it worth it? Should I stick with my beauty blender? I've never done a did a full review on whether or not it mattifies. But trust me when I tell you, it really is no different than any other quote unquote mattifying, primer. You get oily after a while. You have to blotch your face from time to time. It's a given. So, but for $7 or $1, whatever, wherever I can get it from, yeah, I will still rock this. Absolutely. Versus spending $32, yes. Now, I will rock it out until it's empty. I also have a backup of my Beauty Blender Leveler primer. I'm going to use it, but I think I'm okay with the Calamine, at least for right now. I have to use it more than once to actually tell you like what it's going to do to my skin. Has my skin even been affected by the use of it? But right now this is doable. So you'll see more of it on this channel. I am tired, you guys. I'm about to watch these old men do their thing on Hulu. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl. And if you want to connect with me on social media, you can find me on everything Talia's Eye Candy. That is on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And I will definitely catch you all in the next. Bye. Merry Christmas.